Do you have any idea how exquisitely unique and wonderful you are? Do you have any idea what it's like to finally be free to be yourself? To just be your truest self? Do you have any idea how wonderful that feeling feels of freedom? Freedom of you. Freedom of just, this is me. This is who I am. In whichever form that shows up as, that is the freedom. Hi, my name is Zaben, and I welcome you to another one of my episodes. So what am I talking about with this entire free to be you, free to be you? My biggest struggle in my life has been fighting against the world, fighting against my parents, fighting against my friends, society, cultures, programs, fighting against all this to be free to be me. Because the me was kind of not accepted. The me was looked down upon. The me was not seen. The true me was not heard, was not appreciated. The true me suffered so much pain to be appreciated, to be seen, to be heard, to be valued for the amount of things I offer to the closest people in my life, to random people, to client, to everyone in my world. I just constantly offer and offer and offer in hopes that one day I would be seen and would be appreciated. And of course, that hope and dream was always coming in the form of, wouldn't it really be really nice if my mom and my dad actually saw me, appreciated my gift to them during my entire childhood, my teen years, my 20s, my 30s, and my 40s. Wouldn't it be really nice if they just appreciated me, saw the wonder that I brought into their lives, right? Enjoyed my joy, right? Could understand that I was seeing beyond their limitations. I'm able to see their potentials. I get information for them to just thrive in their life instead of just die and decay in their pity and misery and victimhood and pains. If my friends could see that, if my siblings could see that, I spent my whole life hoping that someone would see, my ex-husbands, boyfriends, would just see me so that I could be free to actually be myself, hoping that if I was seen and appreciated for who I was so afraid to show up as, because it was not allowed, not understood, not appreciated, taken for granted, right? I'm sure you all understand this. To come to finally realize that I am actually free to be me was a long journey, was a long, painful journey. I had to experience many, many, many dysfunctional relationships. And through those dysfunctional relationships, I got to experience myself through them, who I became in them. And through that experience, I got to discover me. Who am I really? And why? Why have I spent most of my life scared to shine, scared to be me, right? Living with the limiting beliefs of others, of my family, of my friends, living with the programs that were forced upon me of what is the right way to be, right? The polite way to look, the right way to dress, the weight I'm supposed to be in, the look I'm supposed to have, the career I'm supposed to follow, the experiences, the kind of person I have to be, right? And it all was silencing my true self, silencing my true nature, silencing that exquisite, fun-loving, happy, intuitive personality that I truly am, right? I spent my life trying to figure out what was the right way to be accepted. What was the right way to be appreciated, to be seen. And it was all very beneficial because through those experiences of trying to find me, I learned who I am. I discovered who I am. And most of the parts of me were the parts that I hid, that I put these limiting beliefs over, right? My jewels, the truth of who I am, lived within. My soul gifts lived within the limiting beliefs that I poured upon myself in fear that those gifts are unacceptable, crazy, wrong, right? A terrible thing to be, to only discover that these are the gifts. And I've explained this. There's another video. I'll keep the link because I don't remember when and where, but I think it was over like a month ago or something, where I explain what it means to find your soul gifts, to be with your soul gifts. And the only reason to do that, the main reason, is to be free, to be you, without the mind coming in to protect, in fear of having pain, the ego showing up to fight against and resist, right? To be more in the soul presence, to find the harmony between the mind, the ego, the body, the soul, to harmonize it all, to bring it all, to awaken yourself all, just to find that freedom that whoever you are, whatever you are, you can be. You can be free to be you. That is the promise of what a beautiful life looks like. What a beautiful life looks like. Because when our internal world is in harmony, when we have given ourselves the freedom to be ourselves in whichever form that looks like, then life offers us the freedom to be ourselves. Because we cross over those limitations, we pass right through them and we say, I love you, limitations, I see you, I understand you, and I expand further than you. Because I am so much more than the limitations I put on myself due to my childhood experiences, my teen experiences, my 20-year-old experiences. I move past them. I move through them into the expansion of me, where all those versions of me are allowed to exist within me because they are the ones who bought me, who gave me insight to who I am today. You gotta know how to be you. It's scary. I'm not saying it isn't scary. It is scary to step into you in fear of what will others say. This is not right. there is something wrong with me. All that is going to disappear when you unlock, discover, uncover the freedom, the beauty, the emanating love that comes out of you when you are free to be you. Which is releasing your limiting beliefs, talking to your shadow self, the younger versions of you, going to different timelines and dimensions, and just constantly bringing self back, knowing self, opening new doors and being like, that's me. Yes, it feels like coming home, right? When you come home, when you are free to be you, you've come home to yourself. Anyway, I hope this was helpful, enlightening. And if I could do it, all the experiences I've gone through, you can do it. You can do it. I know you can. And if you're having a hard time figuring it out and you don't know where the thread is or where to start, I'm here. Get a hold of me. Let's have a session together. I have very limited seats for private sessions so reach out, get in touch. Let's see. Are we compatible? Are we not? Are you in the place where my service for you is in resonance with you or not? Are you ready for what I'm about to offer you? That's the question, right? And I'll be honest with you when I meet you and tell you, not me, not yet, or this is the perfect time. And I always believe people show up at the perfect time when they need my kind of service, my kind of guidance, my kind of openness. So, beautiful soul, you are free. You are allowed to be you. That, I promise you, is the biggest gateway to having a beautiful life. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe, press like, share, leave your comments, okay? And I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.